All right, Mom. So we got a question from a viewer. Her name is Tatiana Harbor. Guessing that's what her name is. It says, "Hi, Mama Skorpion. I'm a 27-year-old woman. I have been through a lot in relationships. Previously, I was with a man who tore up my soul. He lied, he cheated, he stole from me, my son, had a baby with another woman while we were married. And through all, wait a minute, and through all off, wait a minute. I think she's trying to say, and through all of that, I forgave. Finally, the marriage ended after 8 years. Now I'm with a great man. He really loves me a lot, and he is trying to get to know my son as well. We have been together for about 2 years, but recently we have been having some troubles. Mostly they are my fault. I lied to him. We are trying to work through the situation. I'm afraid to completely trust him because of what happened in my previous situation. How can I learn to trust him and let go of my insecurities?"
Uh, First of all, if you can't trust anybody, you just have to stay by yourself. Because that's the main ingredients of all relationships is trust. I don't need nobody who can't trust me. Now, you done went out there and got your tail burnt, feathers pulled out, all those things that you say, they happen because you let them happen. You went back there and you did the same thing over and over again. You knew, you had been with him, ever since he was a teenager. You knew he wasn't going to change. You knew that. Then when you found out that you couldn't get nowhere, you decided to turn him loose. Now you done turned him loose and now you're vengeful against the world. But that's on you this time. You want somebody to give you a whole lot of easy words or words that are comfort. Not because you did that to yourself. Sometimes you just got to go ahead and walk away from some things and just look at it the way it T.I. is. And just leave it alone. Now here you got somebody that you admit yourself is decent. But now you can't trust him. But you say it's because of what happened to you before. Now you better make up your mind. Or what you have this time, you're going to lose. If he's somebody decent, you're going to lose him. And you're going to keep on being a loser each time. All because of your shortcomings. Sometimes, you got to be by yourself and like yourself first. You was married about 8 years. You've been with this guy 2 years.
And you're only 27?
That's a lot of living. In what, past 10 years? 8 years?
10.
10 years. That's a lot of living you've been doing. And you need to give yourself a little rest there. And if you and him ain't going to break up, then you need to go to a counselor and sit down and talk about what is it that you want, or what is it that he wants. First of all, you need to find out what it is you want. You've been into that relationship ever since you was a young girl. Ever since your heart started click, 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 and looking at a man. Or finding out what a man was. Or a relationship between a man and a woman. You've been involved. And you really haven't had the chance to take a stand and back and look at yourself or look at the situation and see what's really going on. It's hard on you. You've been hard on yourself. But sometimes we have to look at ourselves, even though we don't want to, and find out what we're doing wrong. It's not necessarily the other person. Sometimes we have to give 80% while they're only giving 20. Or sometimes we have to give 50-50. It's all according to what we allow. And you allowed a lot of things to go on. I guess just because you didn't want to be by yourself. A woman should never really be scared to be by herself. Where is my next meal going to come from? Who's going to feed me?
Who gonna love me?
Where am I gonna get my clothes from? Who's gonna love me? Who's gonna take care of my kids? You are. You're gonna do all them things. You're a woman. And God gave the same thing He gave every woman. You got. You just gotta learn how to use it. That's all. And shouldn't be a woman out here in the world ever hungry? No, there shouldn't. But we get that way sometimes. We're scared to get out there on our own, looking for them sugar daddies, sugar pops, however we want to call them, or what we're looking for. Rich man, that's a dream. Everybody ain't gonna find nobody rich. You find somebody out there struggling just like you are. You find somebody out there struggling just like you try to get along with each other. Do things together. Find something in common with each other.
But not until you find yourself first.
You got to find yourself. You can't save nobody until you save yourself first. You can't be happy with nobody until you make your own self happy. You have to find out what it is that makes you happy. What do you want you and this man to have in common? And if you're always picking out the same thing, it don't sound like you picked out the same type of man that you had in the beginning. It sounds like he's a little different. And if he is, give him a chance. He has a right to get his chance too. You gave the other dude 8 years, and you can't give him a chance. Like you said, it was you were the one that made the mistakes. Well, just take it easy. Slow down a little bit. Give him that chance. And you're going to find yourself by yourself for a long time after this. And then maybe that's what you need, to be by yourself. Only thing I can say is give yourself a chance. There's plenty of love out there. There's plenty of love out there for all of us. And sometimes you have to work a little harder to get it than others. Some people just step right out there on the stage and it's waiting right there for you. Other people got to go up the hill, down the hill, round the hill, sideways, inside out, and everything else before anything good happens. But it does come. You believe in the Lord and hold on to His hand, it'll come for you. You ain't going to do nothing without Him anyway. Put it in His hand. Ask Him to guide you in the right way. Show you what you're doing wrong. He'll show you.